there, happy Saturday. I want to start this video with an apology. I feel like I've been doing that a lot lately, but I haven't been feeling well this last week, and on top of that, my job was really busy. This is that time of year that things just kind of amp up for me, but I'm back and I'm gonna do a recipe today for you that actually has been a little bit of an inspiration from my past week. Because I wasn't feeling that great, I really was in the mood for some chicken noodle soup. And normally I have a lot frozen either from my mom's recipe or my own, and I didn't. I was all out. So I figured, why don't I go ahead and do a chicken noodle soup recipe for you guys today. I also wanted to try an Instapot recipe for you guys. I did get this bad boy for Christmas from my in-laws, and I have been trying a few recipes here and there, and it's been pretty easy to figure out, and so far I've had some success, but I'm hoping this one is going to be the best one yet. I've heard doing a whole chicken in the Instapot is super easy, so let's get started and figure out exactly how easy that is. So really quickly, this is what's going in my chicken noodle soup. I have salt and pepper, carrots, white onion, celery, garlic, a little bit of olive oil that's going to saute my vegetables, and the last ingredients are completely optional. I am going to put the lemon, rosemary, and thyme in my inside of my chicken, and the dill will be at the very end after the chicken soup is completely cooked. I do have a 5-pound chicken that I have washed and cleaned, and of course he is our star of the show. Growing up, my mom always used the no yolks egg noodles for her chicken noodle soup, and they definitely are one of my favorites, but I actually picked up these Kaluski egg noodles today, and I do think I'm actually gonna try these, and so don't forget to also pick up some noodles. So first what we're gonna do is go ahead and take the lid off, and we are going to set our Instapot to the sauté. And we're gonna go ahead and add in our olive oil. That must mean it's on. Once that's nice and hot, we'll go ahead and add in our onions. Stir that around, make sure the oil coats our onions. And we're gonna cook this for, I don't know, about 4 or 5 minutes until our onions are nice and tender. All right, it's been about 4 minutes since I've been just sauteing our white onion, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in the carrots, celery and their leaves, our garlic, and a little bit of salt and pepper. And give that a nice stir. While those are warming up, I'm going to go ahead and stuff our chicken. And again, like I said, this is completely optional, but I do like the flavor of rosemary and lemon and thyme with chicken. And I would normally do this even if I was roasting the chicken. So I felt like this would be a great addition to the soup too. I'm going to do a slice, a half a lemon, and then the herbs, and then the second half. I'm also going to season the chicken on the top of the skin with salt and pepper. It's smelling really great and looking pretty tender, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the sauté mode off. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and just place the chicken directly on top of our vegetables. Be careful, the pot is hot. We're going to have to add water in order to create a broth. So we're gonna add 8 cups of water. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put the lid on. Oops. And we're gonna make sure that the back vent is on sealing, not venting. And we are gonna go ahead and add, pressure cook and add 20 minutes to the timer. All right, and you'll just hear it beep a couple times when you know it's set, and we'll be back in 20 minutes. Maybe? There it goes. Our Instabot has gone ahead and done pressure cooking for 20 minutes, and I am gonna go ahead and try to get this whole chicken out of the inner pot without totally burning myself. It might actually fall apart, it's very tender. Woo! Look at that. I'm gonna let this sit for a few minutes and cool down just a little bit. It is really, really hot. I'm gonna also take out those lemon slices, the rosemary and the thyme, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shred the chicken. This would be the time if you want to add your noodles directly to your broth. You can go ahead and put it on sauté at the high setting and cook your noodles right in your soup, but I went ahead and made mine ahead of time. I just like to add my noodles right before I'm about to eat them. So I'm gonna go ahead and shred this and get the chicken back in the soup. So I have a bowl full of shredded chicken here. It fell off the bone. It was really easy to shred, and I did taste it, and it is really tender and it's very flavorful. I've also gone ahead and chopped up my dill and added that already to the pot. So we're gonna go ahead and add this chicken then back into the broth. Go ahead and taste just the broth and just kind of check my levels of sodium and pepper, just kind of see if it needs anything. It's really good, kind of lemony, which I like, but it does need a little bit of salt and pepper. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. That is stir. All right, I think it's time to go ahead and try this with the noodles. I have some fresh bread that I just baked. I didn't make the dough, but, and let's get a nice big ladle full of soup. Some broth, bowl, noodles, some chicken. As I mentioned before, the chicken is really tender. I like the lemon in the broth. I like the dill too, it adds some freshness. You know, we didn't add any chicken stock or bouillon cubes. This is all from the chicken itself, and it created a really great broth. So this is by far the best recipe I have made in my Instapot. Granted, I've only had it 2 weeks, but I definitely think I will be making my chicken noodle soup in the Instapot from now on. It was super easy. The only thing I think that I'm still kind of unsure, and you know, the tagline about Instapots is how quickly things do cook. You have to remember though, when you are cooking something in the Instapot, that you have to let it come up to pressure. So even though this chicken soup technically took 20 minutes, it probably took a good 20 minutes just to come up to pressure before it actually started that 20-minute timer of actually making the soup. So you do have to kind of think ahead when you are making something. If it's a weeknight and you're hoping to have dinner on the table in 30 minutes, you know, this may take a little bit longer because it does have to come up to pressure. But I definitely, like I said, will be making my soup this way from now on. So I'm looking for me to do in the Instapot other than soup. Yeah, I'm happy to try something else out, or any other recipes that you guys are in the mood to see. Again, thanks so much and have a great weekend.
You're trying to put it into this bowl?
Yeah, because I have to shred the chicken.
You don't want it on a large platter?
No.
Okay.
It's
You
fine.
Help at all?
Alright, I'm gonna try this.
You're gonna edit that out?
Yeah, I don't usually do the beginning because I have to walk around.
Okay.
So I edit out the beginnings.